They couldn't destroy you, so they decided to watch you instead. This is what happens when a narcissist runs out of power over a chosen one. When a narcissist can no longer control you, manipulate you, or drain your energy, they don't leave. They transform. They become what spiritualists and discernment teachers call a monitoring spirit, a defeated presence that orbits your life from the outside, watching your every move, feeding off information, and trying to stay relevant in a story they've already been removed from. They check your pages. They send flying monkeys. They lurk in your mutual circles. They track your wins, your growth, your glow up, and they use it as fuel for their obsession. This isn't love. This is surveillance. And it's a sign, not of their power, but of their defeat. Here's what they're actually trying to do when they shift into monitoring spirit mode, and why it matters that you understand this. 1. They want to remain relevant. Your success without them dismantles the false narrative they built, that you needed them, that you were nothing without them. Every time you rise, it shatters their illusion. 2. They're gathering intelligence. Through mutual contacts, social media, even physical proximity, they're collecting data to use in smear campaigns, legal manipulation, or future hoovering attempts when they need narcissistic supply again. 3. They're waiting for your collapse. The narcissist's deepest need when you've outgrown them is to see you fail. It validates their internal world. Your peace is their greatest threat. 4. They're energetically tethered. Trauma bonds don't just live in the mind. They live in the nervous system. They feel the cord, and they pull on it through guilt, through breadcrumbs, through chaos sent through third parties, hoping you'll feel it too. But here's what they don't know about you. You're learning to cut cords they can't even see. So how do you actually defeat a monitoring spirit and claim the life that's already yours? Here's your grounded, practical protocol. First, radical digital sovereignty. Lock your socials, restrict, remove, audit who has access to your life. Stop performing for an audience that includes your enemy. Your wins are sacred. Protect them, not from fear, from discernment. Second, regulate your nervous system daily. A dysregulated nervous system is a portal for their energy. Somatic practices, breath work, cold exposure, grounding in nature, these aren't optional luxuries. They are your armor. Polyvagal regulation closes the energetic gap they rely on. Third, stop feeding information to mutual contacts. Flying monkeys are often unconscious. They don't know they're reporting back. Limit what you share in shared circles. You don't owe anyone a front row seat to your healing. Fourth, document everything in the physical realm. If this bleeds into legal, financial, or custody territory, dates, screenshots, patterns, narcissists rely on gaslighting institutions. Your paper trail is your spiritual armor-made material. Fifth, redirect your attention violently toward your vision. Every time you notice you're thinking about them, what they're doing, who they're talking to, whether they've seen your story, that is energy leaking out of your destiny. Pull it back. Redirect it. Pour it into your purpose like it's the only thing that matters, because it is. Sixth, claim your spaces out loud. Decree it. Journal it. Speak it over your business, your children, your creative work, your financial increase. Chosen ones don't just think about their destiny, they declare it into the atmosphere. Seventh, let your life be the warfare. You don't need to expose them. You don't need to argue. You don't need to explain yourself to people who were assigned to misunderstand you. Your thriving is the most devastating thing that can happen to a narcissist who chose to monitor you instead of move on. Here's the spiritual truth underneath all of this. Narcissists become monitoring spirits because they recognize something in you that you are still learning to recognize in yourself. Your anointing made you a target. Your sensitivity made you accessible. Your love made you vulnerable. But none of that was a mistake. You were in that fire for a reason. And everything it burned away, the people-pleasing, the over-explaining, the shrinking, was preparing you for the version of yourself that walks into rooms and changes them. They watched you. Good. Let them watch what happens next. If you've been feeling watched, stalked in spirit, or like someone from your past is orbiting your energy, I want you to know that's confirmation, not condemnation. It means you became someone worth watching. Now let's make sure everything they see confirms your destiny. Save this. Send it to someone who needed the reminder today. And comment the word sovereign below if you're claiming your energy back, right now, in real time. Because the life that's yours, it's already been written. You just have to show up for it. They couldn't break you, so they became monitoring spirits. Here's what that really means, and exactly how to defeat it. The narcissist who chose surveillance over healing just confirmed your assignment. Now let's talk about how chosen ones reclaim their energy, protect their frequency, and step fully into what's theirs. Save this. Share this. You know who needs it. Comment sovereign if you're reclaiming your power today.